Man, oh man, oh man. So Shannon Sharpe is back in the news for some more controversy. Now, Uncle Shay, he's been in the news on a whirlwind ever since this Cat Williams interview dropped. It did so many numbers, still doing numbers. Right after that, he was in the news because of the Monique thing. The Monique thing ain't even a week old. The interview is not even a week old, but everybody's been talking about it. But also recently, Shannon Sharpe went on his podcast with Ocho Cinco, and they were discussing the whole Mike Epps thing. Now, Shannon Sharpe called out Mike Epps for him being lied on and for him saying that he's gay. That's what Shannon is mad at Mike Epps for. And let me tell you something. This is entertaining nonetheless. But let's chime in. I want everybody to look at how this all started. I'm going to share my screen with you. This is fair use, by the way. First, we're going to look at what was said by Mike Epps to prompt Shannon Sharpe to call him out, and we're going to look at what transpired after that. Fair use, by the way.
Shay,
That nigga Shannon Sharpe called me trying to do an interview. I said, no, Medea, I ain't doing no interview. So you can sit across from me and look at my balls. I'll sit down, nigga. Thought he was going to attack Cat, that nigga there.
All right, this shot over your head, mofo.
All right, so that's what happened. Shannon got upset with Mike Epps because of that whole situation. He called him gay, called him a deer, all this stuff. So let's hear fair use what Shannon's response was to that.
And you will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mention my name again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the DMs. And I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
But you're lying. See, and I don't care about all that other stuff. You can say I'm gay, and you can say I don't care about that because I won't chase a lie, but I won't let you lie on my name.
All right. So basically, that's what happened. Mike Epps in the video said that Shannon DM'd him to be on the show. Shannon is saying, nah, that did not happen. And you going at me talking about I'm gay and all this other stuff. So basically, he's like, I'm gonna pull up on you. Shannon said, I'm going to pull up on you at All-Star Weekend because I got this basketball game, the All-Star game. I think he's either playing in or refereeing, something like that. So Shannon's gonna be there. Shannon called him out. I would play it, but I don't want to, play all the violence. But I will play what Mike Epps responded with to Shannon. Now, Shannon had to switch gears after Mike had said this. Let's look at what Mike's response was.
Now wait a minute. Now I know Shay. I don't know what grown ass man got a name named Shay, but I know this grown man is not mad at me. So many people talk crazy about you. They was on Saturday Night Live talking about you, imitating you, but now you want to fight me? Now, I'm not going to lie. I did DM you to get on the show.
All right. So he admitted that he did. So Mike is admitting that he lied. Let's keep going.
But I DM'd you to get on the show because you brought my name up when you were sitting there with Cat. He was trying to get him to talk crazy about me, but he didn't. Okay? Now.
Shannon refuted that claim as well.
Second of all, talking about pulling up on me. You're going to be an All-Star. I'm going to be at the All-Star in my hometown. And I'm going to see you. All right? I'm going to see you, brother.
Now, this is where things started to go left.
Now, wait a minute. I don't be doing no fighting lately. I don't do no fighting. So, there's only one other option. If you don't fight, you do blank. And Ocho, you.
All right. So, you know what that insinuates. And I was surprised that he did that. So, Mike basically said, hey, you run up on me, I'm going to shoot you. Now, after he said that, I was just like, okay, why would Mike have to, like, you don't say that because that's pretty much, it's a threat. Now, Shannon already threatened him, saying, hey, I'm going to pull up on you. We know what that means. And Mike didn't, by verbatim, he didn't verbally say, I'm going to shoot you, but you know what that insinuates. So what's funny is that right after that happened, it was just, a few hours later, I look on my social media, and Unc releases this tweet right here. Now he says Unc and Mike Epps have decided to have a man-to-man conversation in Indy at NBA All-Star Weekend to discuss our differences. We both realize this situation should have been handled differently. I apologize to the fam, friends, loved ones, blah 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 blah. So, did Mike Epps punk out Shay Shay? Because when he brought up having that blicky on him, when he brought that up in his hometown, Shay Shay started sounding a little different. Shay Shay had to speak a different language then. Shay Shay was like, we're gonna talk it out now. But be that as it may, I saw that on the podcast that him and Ocho have, he talked about it, and you go check it out when you get a chance. But Shannon basically was saying, look, me and Mike had a back and forth in the DM, and we were just letting each other know we were going to see each other. But I wasn't trying to, when I said I was going to pull up on him, I was going to pull up on him to have a conversation. Well, nah, that's not how you were barking, Shannon. The way that you were barking was, oh, when I pull up, you're going to have to see me. If somebody says they're going to have to see me, and then when they're going to pull up on me, my initial thing is that's a threat. So I feel what Mike Epps was saying, like, hey, I don't fight no more. I don't fight no more, but I got that blicky on me. So if you want to do that, but it's funny that things switch gears when Mike took it to that level, because I was thinking to myself, y'all are grown men threatening each other on social media. Leave that for these young dudes, these 20-something-year-olds. Y'all look crazy as hell talking about pull up, pull up, pull up. Now, to play devil's advocate on Shannon's end, I can understand, man, if somebody's spreading lies about you, because some people disguise it as comedy. They're saying that, hey, it was a stand-up, his stand-up show. It's comedy. You got to write it off as that. That's what Ocho was saying. That's how a lot of people were saying. But Shannon is like, okay, you can joke on me. You can joke on me, but don't spread lies about me. You lied and said that I wanted you to come on the show, which Mike admitted that he didn't say that. That's not how it happened. So if that didn't happen, why are you lying on me? Then you saying that I'm gay. Now, this is the thing. There's things that I don't mind people joking about me, right? But if you call another grown man gay, then and he's not, and he know he's not, he's gonna feel a certain type of way about it. Like, that's just what it is. As a heterosexual man, or if somebody's homosexual and you call them straight, maybe they feel a way. But questioning or making false accusations about someone's sexuality is across the line. You know what I'm saying? You going over that line. Now, to play on Mike's side, he is a comedian. Ocho was saying to Shannon, hey, comedians make jokes. Comedians do fabricate stuff, and they do lie to make a joke. However, Jess Hilarious was saying today, it's one thing to fabricate something, but there's another thing to lie. And all Shannon was saying was like, man, don't be lying on me. And then you calling me gay, even though he didn't care. He said he didn't care about being called gay and all this other stuff. But I feel Shannon on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that if you do call a man gay and there's false accusations like that, that man has the right to feel the way he wants to feel. But on the other end, I would look at it, okay, that's a comedian. That's a comedian. But it's easy to say what you would do or what you wouldn't do, because at the end of the day, Ocho was saying that you have to take that with a grain of salt. Shannon was like, no, I don't want to take nothing with a grain of salt. Ocho, like, come on, Ocho. I would play the video for y'all. I don't feel like looking for it. But yeah, I mean, I understand both sides, but I do think that as grown men, that could have been handled differently. Thing is, I don't know on my podcast if I would have made threats like that. I'm not in that situation, but I don't see myself doing that. I would personally pull up on him if I really did have an issue, and I wouldn't do the Hulk Hogan, I'm gonna pull up on you, brother. And he was calling them mofos and all this other stuff. So Shannon was talking real tough. Now the thing is, I heard what Charlamagne had to say about it, and this is how I feel too. Shannon, when you have a show like Club Shay Shay and it's a bunch of mess, gossip all the way around, because that's what it is. It's like he's the new Wendy Williams. Not trying to say that you are Wendy Williams. I'm just saying, right? You put yourself in a realm where people will talk shit about you. Saturday Night Live, they did a special talking about Shannon Sharpe, but they weren't calling him gay or nothing like that, but they was acting like him, you know what I'm saying? And you got to expect that at the end of the day. Comedians are going to make fun of you. They're gonna make fun of you, even if they think you sweet, whatever the case may be. Are you gonna be able to pull up on every comedian that got something to say about you? That's why Mike Epps was like, man, Saturday Night Live they did a whole special about you, but why me? Why are you upset with me? And again, I can understand being lied on and different things like that, but for everyone, Mike Epps, it's a bunch of other comedians. What if they say the same thing? He was saying that you look like Mud Deer, you know what I'm saying? And he looked like Mud Deer if he put a wig on, you wear the tight ass shirt, you know what I'm saying? And tight ass pants and stuff like that. That's joking. People are going to make fun of you, especially when you have a controversial show that Club Shay Shay has become. So that comes with the territory. And Shannon getting into his emotions shows that he has a weak spot. So my question is, if that offended you and that hurt you, uh, are you gonna go at every comedian like that? Because that's where they're gonna disguise it as comedy. You know what I'm saying? Hell, if you got a hit song and people make fun of your hit song, it's played everywhere, they're gonna start making up words that you ain't even saying in it or something like that. They're gonna be making parodies of you. That's what comes with it. I'm quite sure a lot of artists back in the day used to hate when Weird Al Yankovic used to make fun of their songs, but I think he did still gave him money. But I mean, it comes with the territory at the end of the day. So I look at it like y'all were acting like teenagers and these young stupid rappers that be on the internet flashing their guns and stuff. What's the difference between that and you saying, if you pull up on me, I got something for you, or I'm gonna pull up on you? You should have been able to DM that man. You should have been able to, and I understand he did it in a public setting, so you felt, Shannon, that you needed to do in a public setting, but that was immature. I feel like on both sides, because if somebody threatened me on the internet, I would address it, but I'm not gonna say, hey, if you pull up on me, you know what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? Because now that you issued a threat, now if something were to happen and you start shooting on shooting Shannon, God forbid, what could people say? The police could trace it back. Well, you threatened him. Both of y'all were threatening each other. So as black men, especially men over the age of 50, men 50 and above, really any man my age, 30 plus. But come on, man. As a grown man, you shouldn't be throwing threats at each other on social media, despite what the hell happened. Handle it like men. But I see that Shannon was singing a different tune when he brought up that blicky on him. So y'all let me know in the comments what you think about that. Do you think Shannon Sharpe was in the wrong? He should be able to take a joke, even though he was talking about his sexuality, if you know it's not true. Or do you feel Mike was wrong for lying on Shannon? Lying on Shannon about what happened, and then accusing him of being gay, saying that he was gay and all that. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Before you get off, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/ResView. Hit that like button or dislike button to help out with the video algorithm, and I'll see y'all later. All right, J Red ResView.